Hi, I'm Scott Leslie, and today I'm going to take a look at how to downsize and lighten up your camera rig with the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries and accessories. As a DP, I use several different kinds of cameras depending on the job and the budget. But the camera that I own and the camera that I shoot most of my commercials, independent films, and industrials on is the Sony A7s II. Now this small camera weighs only a pound, but if you want to properly outfit it like a proper cinema camera, then it turns into this beast, which weighs just about exactly 20 pounds. Let me just show you real quick what I've got going on here. So in the front, you can see I have the Shogun Flame, which I can record directly to, and I use as a monitor. But that is fed by my Zacuto Gradical HD. So basically the camera comes into here through HDMI. The Gradical HD converts it to SDI, or you can come out the HDMI too if you like to just loop through. And then the SDI goes into the Shogun. One thing that I've always thought is super crucial is to power everything just with one V-Lok battery. I don't like having a ton of different little batteries that are powering my gear. It makes for more things that are going to run out that you got to manage, and more possibilities for messing up shots because of battery failure. So I've always had one V-Lok battery that powers everything. And here there's a converter that changes the battery to 7.2 volts that powers the camera. There's also a 12-volt one and also a 5-volt adapter and a D-tap. I've been using this for years and it's been working pretty good, but it's always been clunky. I mean, look at how huge this battery is. It makes it really hard for me to get to my monitor back here. And so I've always been looking for a more compact solution, but that without compromising any of the features. So that's why I was really excited when I heard about the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries. So I contacted them and they were kind enough to send me a couple of their M100 HP batteries along with the V-Lok mini adapter. So what's great about this, the V-Lok batteries, but also on the back there is 4 D-tap outs, and it comes with rail attachments here. And they also just sent me the proper cabling I need for my gear. So basically this goes from D-tap to a Sony dummy battery, which converts the power down to 8.4 volts right here. This one is kind of the same thing, but with a Canon battery, because that's what the Zacuto HD Gradical uses. And here is just a D-tap to 2.1 millimeter plug for the Shogun. Okay, so let's get down to it and let's see how the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries and accessories can make my rig lighter and more compact. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take apart my rig and add the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries and see what the weight comes down to and see how I can better position things to get to my screen and just kind of shrink my rig down some. So let's check it out. Okay, so I just finished rigging up the camera and I'm really happy the way it turned out. As you see, the V-Lok mini adapter plate is right here. You got your D-taps on the back and this teeny battery, which is really nice. Here, I'll throw it on my shoulder so you can kind of take a look. The good news is I lost 3.5 pounds. So that's definitely substantial and I'm really excited about that. And I've made the camera more compact. And one of my favorite features is that now I can view my camera monitor without having this big battery in the way. So it's going to be much better for checking settings and stuff like that. You might have noticed that when I was first rigging up the camera, I was toying around with actually flopping the mini adapter plate upside down. And what's interesting about this is that I would never have been able to do that before with the full-size battery. When you have a full-size battery, what happens is when you put it in the V-mount plate, it always sticks up. So it sticks up, you know, this one it would stick up about 2 inches. But with this one, it's flush on the top, so I actually can flip it over if I feel like it, and that way I can set the camera down without jostling the battery every time. In the end, I decided I want to make my rig more compact, so I put it in the upright position. For those of us who travel, the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries are perfect. I mean, they're so lightweight, you can put a bunch in your bag and not be totally weighed down. The regulations are that batteries that are 100 watt-hours or less, you're able to carry as many as you'd like, but you have to carry them on. If you're above that, you can carry the 150 watt-hours, but you only can carry 2. I'm just really impressed by the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries. I mean, when you compare this to the standard V-Lok battery, I mean, the benefits are obvious. And the fact that they can put as much punch into this little battery as a standard battery is just really amazing. From now on, the Hawk-Woods Mini V-Lok batteries with the V-Lok Mini adapter plate is going to be a part of my kit.